Frisco or Plano? What's the difference? Well, that depends. Depending on how far you need to commute, or if you work from home, or if you like master plan communities, or if you like established trees. If you're considering a move to Texas, are you wondering if Plano or Frisco might be right for you? This video will give you more information about the differences between Plano and Frisco. I'm going to share an overview of each city, Frisco and Plano, and talk about lifestyle, shopping, and entertainment, and schools. In 2018, Frisco was named the #1 place to live in all of the U.S., and it's for a good reason. It's located just 30 minutes north of Dallas, and the population is exploding. It's now over 227,000 people, and the development is far from over in Texas. It has boomed since the 90s with a 3,000% increase. The average household income in Frisco is $165,000 plus. Plano is just south of Frisco and a short 10 to 20 minute drive into Dallas. It's a small city and has very few tall buildings, very flat. It's very dense with 292,000 people. Plano landed on the best cities to live list, and it was even ranked 7th in the past. The city of Plano started way back in the 1840s, and it boomed when the railroad came to the community. The median income for Plano is just under $100,000. There are a couple of tollways that separates the two cities. They are similar in size. Frisco has just over 44,000 acres, and Plano has just over 46,000 acres. Let's talk about lifestyle. Frisco has wider streets. It has an all-new feel like a bright, shiny penny. It's not even finished developing yet. It is meticulously planned and has excellent infrastructure. Frisco has 49 parks, and it has some magnificent master plan communities like Phillips Creek Ranch, Edstone, Legacy, and Starwood. You can expect resort-style pools, tennis courts, walking and bike trails, and stunning golf courses. Homes are going for around $300,000 to $5.5 million, and they don't last long. If you like new and shiny, Frisco is the place for you. Let's talk about Plano. The median year homes were built was 1993, so it definitely has a much more established vibe in Plano. Lots of mature trees, unlike the new and shiny. Those neighborhoods don't typically have the big, large old trees, but you will see nice trees in some of the luxury communities of Frisco. But as far as I would say anything under 1.5 million, it's typically a master plan community where they bulldoze the whole neighborhood and then plant new trees. Okay, so what's the difference between Frisco and Plano? In Plano, you're gonna have older homes, which means more mature trees as you're driving through the streets. But remember, if you get a home in Plano and remodel it, it can make for a really good investment. Homes start in the upper 200s for a fixer-upper that you could remodel, and then they go all the way up to $5 million in Plano. Popular neighborhoods in Plano are Willow Bend and Windhaven Farms. Plano has plenty of places to get close to nature, with 4,370 acres of parkland. Some of the favorite parks are Oak Point Park and Arbor Hills. Plano is divided into East and West Plano, with West Plano having the corporate headquarters as well as wonderful shopping and all that. If this is your first time to our channel and you'd like to know more about living in DFW, that's Dallas, Frisco, and Fort Worth, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the ever-changing market in DFW. Now let's talk about shopping and entertainment. Both cities have an abundance of shopping, restaurants, and entertainment. Frisco has Stonebriar Center, the shops at Starwood, the Star Entertainment District. All of these are centrally located and easy to get to. It's also home to 5 professional sports teams: the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Stars, FC Dallas, which is like the soccer team, the Frisco Rough Riders, and the Texas Legends basketball team. Chances are you may see one of these pro players around town. If you like going to sporting events, there's usually something going on. You can also step back in time at the Frisco Heritage Museum, where you can venture through historic buildings and see relics from the Frisco's past. Just across the tollway in Plano is Legacy West, an outdoor shopping and entertainment mecca. It will be one of your favorite. It has enough upscale shopping and dining for even the pickiest crowd. A favorite is the 3-story food court called Legacy Hall, with over 50 different fast casual options. It has many different seating options, indoor and al fresco with fire pits and such, overlooking the box garden featuring live entertainment. Just up the road is the Shops of Willow Bend. It's currently in a state of flux and has been bought by a big developer with plans to add apartments and restaurants, but it still has a Neiman Marcus that's super easy to park and run in for what you need. Plano also has a historic district downtown with retail and restaurants and a really nice park that's located right next to the DART train station. If you live in East Plano, it's fairly easy to commute to downtown Dallas via the DART train. You definitely won't go hungry in Plano because it has over 1,000 restaurants to choose from. Did you know you can actually swim across Texas? In Plano, there's a large historic pool that's shaped like Texas. It has 168 gallons of salt water. Woo, sounds pretty big. This was built in 1961, and the pool is listed on the National Register of Historical Places. Who's been swimming in that pool? Would you share your favorite parts with us in the comments? Plano is a hot spot for jobs. In fact, ranked #2 in the U.S. So if you're getting a job either in healthcare, the medical field, or the tech industry, you have lots of choices for work in Plano. It's home to Frito-Lay, Capital One, Toyota, and COVID did not stop the business development. In 2020, some 23 corporations relocated or expanded operations in Plano, and that's great news. And if you end up living in Plano, it's only a 10 to 30-minute commute into Dallas, so it's a little closer than Frisco. Let's talk about the schools. Both Frisco and Plano are known for good schools. Frisco is ranked in the top 5% for test scores, according to schooldigger.com. What's really cool about Frisco is that they partnered with the pro sports team like the Dallas Cowboys at the Star, and they get to use their facilities. How cool is it for the kids to get to go to a high school football game where the Dallas Cowboys practice? Meanwhile, Plano has about 50,000 students and is actually a little bit smaller than Frisco. Some schools are testing higher than others. Plano is really good for academics, and both communities have good private school options. Now, whether you're in Plano or Frisco, the infrastructure of toll roads are really surrounding those areas and making it easy to get around. You do have to pay tolls, and I get that question all the time. How much are the tolls? And well, that varies. It could be anywhere from $40 to $150 a month, depending on how much you're traveling. The good thing about Plano is it's closer to Dallas. So Plano itself has many shopping areas and restaurants, but you are closer to Dallas in the event that you need more entertainment options. It's a short drive to a Dallas Mavericks game or the Arts Museum downtown. There are so many things to do in downtown Dallas, and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. So if a commute is a consideration for you, then Plano will be closer to Dallas. There are so many options if you land a job in Plano. If you want newer, you want to live in Frisco. If you want modern contemporary style homes, probably Frisco. If you want master plan communities, a little more, you're probably going to want Frisco. If you want no HOA, there are more neighborhoods without an HOA in Plano. You're going to have to come here and drive the neighborhoods. We can steer you in the right direction to save you time figuring out which city and neighborhood is right for you. We get lots of calls and emails from people just like you every day who are thinking about moving to the Dallas area. Whether you're moving in 5 days or 5 months, we'd love to help you make your move to Texas easy like a Sunday morning.